Wednesday night, it's your favourite, my favourite too, Kel Richards, who joins us now from Sydney. Let's get into it, because a really good list of words tonight, Kel. Mike is asking the question, spoiled or spoilt?
Okay, firstly, the meaning of the word, it goes back a long way, and it means goods which have been taken away, been acquired, as in the spoils of war. So a spoilt child has lots of stuff, you know, they get what they want. If you're spoiled for work, you've got lots of work. Now, the spelling depends on the part of speech. Spoiled, ED, is the adjectival form. So you talk about a spoiled child, and you'd write it ED. But spoilt, with a T at the end, is the past participle of the verb. So if something has happened which is spoilt, then you'd use the T. So depending on the part of speech, that's what you'd use.
Rightio, I'm writing myself little notes here. This one I notice all the time, particularly in print. Less versus fewer. Let's try and clean up some of the work for the poor old sub-editors out there, Kel.
Oh, okay. Well, fewer goes with plural nouns, less with singular nouns. So you can have less cost, because cost is a singular noun. But you can have 12 items or fewer, because items is plural. So fewer with plural, less with singular. That's the rule. It's really basic, it's really simple, it's easy to understand. The sub-editors understand it. The problem is people are not sticking to it. The Oxford English Dictionary reports on how frequently less is misused, despite the fact it's regarded as improper. And a number of dictionaries, including Webster's and the Random House, are now accepting fewer as part of the definition of less. So Professor Pam Peters thinks we are losing this one, and she says it's now just a matter of style. Okay, I'll go along with that and say using less and fewer correctly is a matter of good style, even if it's no longer a hanging offence. But if you do it in the paper, I'm sorry, I'll mark you down, and so will Peter, because she is a hard marker.
It's like wearing white shoes in the middle of winter. I mean, you know, it's a style thing, you just don't do it. You know,
yes,
leave them for summer,
right.
if at all. Amount versus number. Maxine puts it to us that she's often commentators refer to it, a number attending a football match is the amount of people. She thought it should be the number of people.
She is exactly right. If it's countable, it's number. If it's a mass, which is uncountable, so you might have the amount of laughter or the amount of concern or the amount of fear, it's uncountable. But when it comes to something like a football crowd, that's in principle countable. Even if the commentators don't know how many people they are, they can say there's a large number of people, and then later on when they get the reports in the box office, they can put a number on it. So the Oxford says amount means sum, and number and means precise sum. So don't get that one wrong. I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward, isn't it, Peter?
Quick, Roger it is. A quick one. Why do we say Roger? Mike wants to know why we say Roger as a form of acknowledgement.
There's a call sign alphabet, alpha, beta, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Golf, those. And for R, we now say Romeo, R for Romeo. But it used to be, back in 1940, it used to be R for Roger. So if you got a message over the radio and you wanted to say received, received started with R, so you said Roger. Roger was the call sign word to indicate R that meant you'd received it.
There's nothing he doesn't know, is there? I'm saying this to people at home. There's nothing he doesn't know. Kel, thank you. Don't forget to get onto Kel's website, ozwords.com.au. Send us some words, what you'd love us to cover.